Hey guys, so in today's video I will be doing my my empties from the past couple of months. I don't really remember the last time I did an empties video. Was it November, December? I feel like I do empties videos a lot. That's just because I don't want to wait until I have accumulated so much crap that I can't do it all in one video, or that the video will be like 1,000 years long, and my videos tend to be long anyway because I chat far too much. So I have my trusty bag that I keep in my closet that hoards all of my goodies. So yeah, if you've never seen an empties video, if you've never seen one of my empties videos, I basically just save all of my garbage from the past couple of months of just products that I've used or decided to throw away, and then I give you my super professional opinion about the things that I've used or decided to throw away. So let's just get started. Okay, kind of feel like I have a good chunk of stuff here. So let's go ahead and start off with makeup wipes. I feel like these are in every single empty videos that I do just because these are my favorite. These are the Equate Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes. They are compared to the Neutrogena makeup wipes. They are from Walmart. They come in a pack of, how many are in here? 40, and they're like $3 or something, and they come like with a little snappy situation so it keeps your towelettes moist. These are my favorite. They're really inexpensive. They are very efficient in what they do. They're very wet, which I like. I like a makeup wipe that is very damp because I feel like it actually like gets the stuff, like gets the job done. When the makeup wipe is really dry, it feels like it tugs on my skin and doesn't really get the makeup off, that sort of thing. So these are my favorite from Walmart, the Equate ones in the blue package. And I've tried the other ones from there, but the blue ones are my favorite. Next up, I've got toothpaste, very boring, the Optic White, Sparkling White, Colgate. This is the kind that me and my husband have used for like years and years and years, so. Next up is a duo I got from Sephora. This was like my birthday perk. It came with a soy face cleanser and a rose face mask. The soy face cleanser, this is like a really decent sized sample. Like this lasted me like, you know, a couple weeks, I think, because I didn't use it like every single day in the shower. But it was a pretty decent cleanser. It wasn't anything like phenomenal. It didn't like rock my world or anything. The smell of these two items, like, I just cannot, I just can't get behind. Like, it's not so much that they smell like old lady, but they smell like there's just a little bit left in here because I just did not see the purpose of using it. It's like old lady perfume mixed with like rotten cucumbers. Like, does that make any sense? Like, I don't know, because it has like a very intense like cucumber smell. And there's nothing bad with like the smell of cucumber, but it's just like, I don't want to rub it all over my face. The face mask, I did not care for it. This was supposed to be a rose face mask infused with real rose petals. It was supposed to hydrate and tone. I felt like it burned. It burned the center of my face where I have the most dry skin, and it just like, I would put it on and it just like, it did not sit well on my skin. I felt like it was very irritating and it burned. But the soy face cleanser did not burn my skin. But like I said, it was like a very just kind of like middle of the road facial cleanser. I would not purchase the full size. Like, I would definitely use another like sample if I got it for free, but I would never purchase the big boy of it. And for sure not this guy. Ugh. Super pass. Hard pass. Next, I have this clear nail polish that I'm throwing away. There's still like half of it left, but it's like old, and like if you can see, it's like slowly moving down the tube. I actually love this top coat. I think that's one of my favorite top coats. It's the NYC in a New York Color Minute, excuse me, quick dry top coat, and it really is super quick drying. That's, did you hear that? Ranger like grunts and moans a lot. Do any of you have German Shepherds and they groan and moan, like they make a lot of noise? Like sometimes he'll be in bed and he'll just be like, it's just like, what the hell was that? Anyway, this is actually one of my favorite top coats. It's really inexpensive because it's NYC, so it's only a couple of bucks, and it really is quick drying. The unfortunate thing about this is that it dries in the tube really quickly too. Like the lifespan of these is like a month or two. So it does a good job of like being a good, solid, quick drying, clear top coat, but you don't have it for very long. And you definitely, unless you paint your nails like multiple times a week or like every day or whatever, which I mean, I used to, but I don't anymore because I'm lazy and nobody got time for that. So that's like pros and cons. Like I love it. It's really inexpensive, but you have to buy multiple bottles more frequently than with any other top coat because it dries out in the tube or in the, this isn't a tube. What is this? Like a container, bottle. Next I have a face mask. This is the Yes to Coconut Hydrate and Restore Ultra Hydrating Paper Mask. If you watched any of my videos the past couple of months, I've talked about it, I feel like, in every single video. With me being pregnant, I have very, very, very dry skin. Like all of the moisture has just completely like vanished from my skin, especially in my face. And I'm trying to do whatever I can to restore the moisture back into my face. So I tried a couple of face masks. I tried this one. This one was like okay. It was like one of those weird paper masks that make you look like you're Hannibal Lecter. But it also kind of irritated a little bit. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I just said about the other face mask, the majority of my dry skin is on my cheeks. I'm having a little bit of like eczema breakout, like on this side. I don't know if you can tell, like there's like these like texture bumps, like they look like blemishes, but they're actually like eczema patches. So like my face is very sensitive to product I put on it. Like only certain things will not irritate it, or like kind of like itches and burns. And this was one, which kind of sucked. Cause I mean, it smells like coconut. It smells so good. Like it just reminds me of like suntan lotion and all that stuff. So it smelled really good. But it kind of irritated my super duper dry skin. So if you have like moderately dry skin, or you just need like a Hydra boost, I recommend this. But if you have like severe dry skin like me, I'd pass. Next up, I have an eye makeup remover. This is Exchange Select, which is like the PX version of stuff. The PX is like it's a personal exchange. It's like a store that's on like army bases. So it's kind of like the Walmart version of whatever. So this is compared to the L'Oreal eye makeup remover. It says it's oil-free, conditions delicate eye area as cleans. This was just kind of like a whatever eye makeup remover. It wasn't anything like to write home about. It was just kind of whatever. I personally prefer my Garnier micellar water. This is like my favorite makeup remover, eye makeup remover, whatever remover. I absolutely love that. It didn't irritate my skin, it didn't burn, it didn't itch, but it also didn't really like get all of the makeup off as easy as my Garnier one does. So if you're on a military base and you were curious about this one, now you know. Next I got deodorant. Dove Go Fresh Restore Blue Fig and Orange Blossom Scent. Smells good. Dove is the only deodorant I can use because anything else makes my armpits break out into a horrific rash. embarrassing, but it's true. And it makes my armpits like, it makes my armpits very, like, it makes it like a dark patch of just like itchy, rashy skin. It's so weird and gross. But any other deodorant does that to my underarms. So Dove is the only brand that I can use underneath my pits. And yeah, it smells good. Alright, next up I have a body wash. This is the Softsoap brand, Luminous oils, Macadamia oil, and Peony. It smells really good. It definitely smells like, it smells like, you know, like the warm vanilla brown sugar scent from Bath&Body Works. It smells like that mixed with like a pinch of flowers, just like a slight of flowers. So it definitely smells like, I'm guessing it's like the macadamia oil. So I finished this one, and then they had another one of this, another scent, and it was like avocado oil and something else, and I'm like not feeling that one as much, but I have it, so I'm trying to use it up. But this is definitely the better of the two, and I mean, it definitely leaves your skin feeling, you know, clean and hydrated and blah blah blah. So, and it smells really nice, and it's really cheap because it's Softsoap brand, and Softsoap brand is like a couple bucks. So next up I have a lotion, and it is the Vaseline Intensive Cocoa Radiant with pure cocoa butter. Heals dry skin to reveal its natural glow. It's just like a pretty basic lotion. I've had it for like almost 2 years now, and I'm finally done with it. I kept it by my bedside because at nighttime I like to lotion up before I go to sleep so it can soak in while I'm sleeping. I love cocoa butter scents. I love cocoa butter like lotion. It's just like my jam. And the Vaseline brand is definitely very ultra hydrating on my scaly bits of skin. So, and it didn't irritate or itch or anything like that. Because sometimes when I'm having like itchy breakouts, like my eczema flares up or whatever, like pretty much Aveeno is the only thing that I can use that doesn't like over irritate the situation. So this is also a really good option if you have any itchy patches like myself. So, and it's not that expensive because it's like the Vaseline brand. Next up is a face wash. I feel like this is like in a lot of my Empties videos. This has like been my ride or die face wash for like almost 3 years now. Hello. Okay, sorry about that. My husband brought home lunch and I changed my shirt because it was Taco Bell and I was wearing white. And I just was too lazy to change my shirt back. So, I believe I was talking about the Clinique facial soap. So this is the dry combination liquid facial soap. It's got a pump. It's got 6.7 ounces. I like it. It's very reliable. It doesn't overly dry out my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin. It cleanses my skin. Gets makeup off, even like a full face. The only downside, and I've said this before in a previous Empties video, is that it tastes horrible. And I'm not saying that I'm just like eating soap, like that's gross. But you know when you like wash your face and you get like that upper lip area and it just like gets into your mouth, like it tastes horrible. So there's the downside, but other than that, I really like it. I've been through multiple bottles of this. I have one in my shower right now. It's kind of like the soap that I just always go back to, right? Like I always have on deck, regardless of like what sort of like facial cleanser I'm trying out. Like this is always the one that I have. So there's that. Couple of shampoos and conditioners. This is the Equate Dry Scalp 2-in-1 Dandruff Shampoo. This is like the Walmart version of the Head & Shoulders. With my dry skin also comes dry scalp. So I have like, I don't know why I'm like, here, look. I sometimes get dandruff just because my scalp is super dry, along with like my whole body is just super dry. So I sometimes have this like in my shower just for if I'm like getting overwhelmed with, you know, the dry scalpiness. So smells nice. I mean, it's Head and Shoulders, so it's not anything like super fantastic or whatever. Next up, I have a shampoo and conditioner. This is the Aussie Total Miracle 7-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Has 7 miraculous benefits, which are what? Oh, okay. So the 7 benefits: it helps provide strength against damage. It provides silky softness, split end protection, nourishing moisture, humidity control, brilliant shine, and lasting smoothness. So I just wanted to try something different. It smells super nice. Aussie shampoos smell so good. It's kind of like Herbal Essence. Like, they just always smell like phenomenal. They smell super nice. I do feel like it definitely made my hair really soft. Like, it did add moisture and shine and softness. So if you're looking for that in a shampoo, give these a try. They weren't that expensive. I got mine at Walmart for just a couple bucks each. So why not? All right, just a few candles here. And I've talked about both of these on my channel before. This is the Bath&Body Works Vanilla Snowflake candle. It smells so good. The notes in this are creamy vanilla, iced fir, wintry mint, and coconut flakes. I don't get coconut. I get vanilla a lot, but this was a candle that I burned over the holidays. Smells nice. Smells like it's like sweet but like fresh at the same time, if that makes any sense. And then this other candle is my absolute favorite fall candle of all time. This year, I always get, wow, complete a sentence before you start another one, Steph. This is my favorite fall candle of all time. I get it at Marshall's, and unfortunately this year they didn't have the big size, like this size. They only had the little baby size, which stinks. And it is the pumpkin maple sugar. Like, this candle just like, it just smells so good. It smells so good. It's like pumpkin and maple syrup and sugar and delicious. So around the fall time and winter time, if you see this at Marshall's, totes smell it, because if you like sweet pumpkin-y candles, like, you'll like this. It smells so good. All right, just 2 makeup related items. The first one is this little deluxe sample size of the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I've gone through, like, I've had multiples of the little baby ones, and I've even gone through like a full size of this. This is a really just good, reliable mascara. It's definitely more volumizing than lengthening, if that's like what you're into, if that's like your goal in mascara. The wand, I mean, it's pretty fat. It's a pretty hefty wand there. So it's really good for the upper lashes. And it kind of comes to a taper, so you can kind of get like your lower business in there. It's a little too chubby for the lower lashes for my liking, because I'm kind of a slob kebab and I make a mess. So I like something with a little bit of a skinnier wand for my lower lashes. But this is a really like good, decent volumizing mascara. And last but not least is this e.l.f. It's under eye setting powder. It comes like in a super tiny little thing. And it comes with like the most ridiculous brush for it. Like, the brush is like kind of like, it's shaped like a lip brush. It's kind of like a small, like domed, like flat concealer brush type thing, which I'm like, why would you use that to set your under eyes? But whatever. I like this. It has like, how do I explain it? It has kind of like slight, like, it's kind of like a whitish powder, and it has like super, like, when you look at it, it has like super fine, like kind of like, it looks like glitter in it, but once you put it on your eye, like underneath your eyes, like, you can't see it, but you'll see it when you look at it in the little container, so just don't be alarmed by that. But I love using this to set my under eyes with a damp beauty blender. Like, not all powders are created equal, and not all powders I feel can be used with a damp beauty blender under the eyes. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I have like chronic under eye dryness, and I'm like on the constant hunt for like the perfect combination of what to use and with what underneath my eyes to make it not look like a creepy hot mess. And this is actually a good option. So this is the e.l.f. under eye setting powder with a damp beauty sponge. Dunk it in and kind of just like, not necessarily bake, but you just like use it to set your under eyes. I'm sure that there's a video that I have where I'm using this in that manner. So, and it's really, really affordable because e.l.f. is really affordable. So I think this is like $3. And yeah, it's like a tiny little thing, but like you do get a decent amount of product in here. And if you're just using it to set your under eyes and not your whole face, then it will last you a good amount of time. Yeah. So that's it. That wraps up my empties for this round, I guess. If you like empties videos, or if you like this one, or if you like me, then please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all of my new videos. I would love to have you. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, if you just didn't get enough of me and you want more, I will list my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Snapchat down below for you, along with everything that I mentioned, of course, like I always do. And I think that's it. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.